games, passing games, out gaining the rushing game. Does that surprise you guys as an offense at all?
No, I mean, I think when you think of Wisconsin, you definitely can think about running the rock, which I think we've done really well the first 3 games. But I knew we'd make improvements in the passing game just from spring and fall camp. I knew that Grand Maze tries. I felt like our room was really deep. I felt like the tight ends added stuff. So I'm not surprised that we've been having success.
What went into the off season? Because you guys lost 2 of your best receivers, 4-year starter at tight end. When people weren't watching, what was just kind of the work that was taking place in order for you guys to get the chemistry that you didn't even have last year in terms of making plays on 3rd down and those explosive plays over the top too?
Well, we threw more than ever in the offseason this year. I think Graham did a great job getting us out there, communicating, and Coach Ingram did a great job once we had practices of getting us up to speed on the offense. And then we've just been growing every single day at practice. And we've came a long way, and I think we could be really special if we keep working.
Do you think through 3 games, you maybe have changed the way a team like Ohio State may want to defend you? Typically, just load the box and say, hope you got the athletes on the perimeter to beat us. Do you think teams will start to respect you? Have you noticed it in games, or do you kind of feel like it's going to be the same old blueprint? You guys still have to prove that you can be a threat on the outside, and that passing game can be consistent.
I'm not sure how teams are going to defend us, but at the end of the day, I got trust in this group. If teams give us opportunities that we're going to take advantage of it. That's all we're focused on. However teams guard us, whatever opportunities and our numbers called, we're going to make the big play. We're going to help our team put points on the board.
How much has Graham's consistent play just given this offensive boost? The stakes are way down. He's not putting the football in jeopardy. Like I said, the ball seems to be on point when he does take shots and giving you guys a chance to make plays. How much better does it make the offense, when he's clicking the way he has through 3 games?
Yeah, I think it's gives us a huge leap, a huge burst or boost. I think he's been playing really well. He had a really good offseason. He stepped up as a leader on the team captain this year. I think you've seen the results the first couple of games. Obviously him and all the receivers and everybody on the offense has things that we can clean up. But we're working to do that, and I think as long as we do that, we can be a group that's really dangerous down the stretch.
You guys were confident even going back to the spring, even though you lost Danny Davis and Kendrick Pryor, that you had weapons at this receiving core. Has this met your expectations so far with the way the ball's been spread around and different guys making plays? Has it been pretty much what you expected?
Yeah, no, for sure. I knew we had a lot of talent in the room, but I think anytime you can have a lot of different weapons, it just makes the offense more dangerous. Being able to spread things around, it's harder to game plan around. So I'm thankful that I got a lot of really talented players in my room with me. And I hope they compliment me, and I hope I compliment them as well.
Going into a game like Ohio State, do you think it's more important to have an added motivation because of that name, or is it more important to treat it like business as usual, try and treat every opponent the same as much as you can?
Yeah, any Big Ten matchups, honestly, a really big game. Obviously going against a team like Ohio State, they got a lot of great players, and you're gonna have to be your best. So I think it's just all about preparation. Preparation. You got to be prepared coming into this game, because if you're not, they'll make you pay. But I think this team's ready. I think this team can play against anybody in the country. I'm excited for the matchup.
There's not that many guys who have faced them on this roster. I don't know how much you've gotten into their defense yet, but what are you kind of expecting them in terms of how they play, with their corners and then I guess secondary as a whole?
Yeah, I think the thing that's stuck out to me about their secondary so far is just they're really good athletes. They have good technique. They're well coached. You're gonna have to be your best every single play. I think with a lot of teams in the Big Ten, it's that way. It's big time football, and you got to make big time plays. So I think we're excited. We invite that opportunity and the challenge. I think it's a great game for our receiver corner. Keep proving ourselves to the rest of the country.
I know you haven't played, but typically, when these two teams matched up, the receivers, have struggled to get open and create, some easy throws for the quarterback. How much of a stress is that going to be this week, just to win your one-on-one? Because the ball, obviously, with the way they rush the passer, has to come out early. They rely a lot of their corners, to play on an island like that and trust them. How important is it just to win your one-on-one and give Graham something easy so you guys can keep those chains moving?
Yeah, I think any week is all about one-on-one matchups. Obviously, there's some really talented players, so you have to be on your stuff whenever you're running a route or blocking or whatever your assignment is. I think it's huge. I think we're ready for the challenge, but we have to have a good week. We have to be on point, and we have to keep getting prepared.